Hey, do you know which real estate exam you're taking? Now you might be thinking, well, isn't that just one exam? Well, the answer is maybe, sorta, I'm not sure. Well, let me clear things up for you. I'm gonna make it crystal clear. Every real estate exam in the United States is administered by either your state's Department of Real Estate or a private third party. Those private third parties are either Pearson Vue or PSI. If you live in one of the following states, you will take the PSI national exam. And these states use Pearson Vue.
These are the states whose Department of Real Estate administers the exam.
And now you're probably wondering, why is this important? What you should study for is dependent on who administers your exam. Now what I mean by this is that the Pearson Vue and PSI real estate exams have two portions. The national portion, also known as the general portion, and the state portion. The national portion tests you on federal laws, regulations, and practices of real estate. The state portion will test you on topics specific to your state's real estate industry. Now each exam portion is broken down into even smaller categories. One category could be, real estate contracts. Now real estate contracts could make up 13% of the state portion of the exam. There could be a category on financing and settlement, which is 8% of the national portion of the exam. If we look at a state whose Department of Real Estate administers the exam, we get something completely different. Instead of two portions on the exam, we have just one portion. This portion is a mix between state-specific questions and federal-level questions. Now, if you're wondering what's on your state exam, we made a list of each state exam's categories. Check the description below to find your state's breakdown. Well, now that we know what's on the state exam, we can use this information to help us study. For example, we may know that 8% of the exam will have questions on property disclosures, but 20% on real property characteristics. There's a big difference there. This tells us to spend more time studying real property characteristics. It also tells us to spend less time on property disclosures. Easy, right? Yeah. If you want an easy way to apply this to your studies, then I have something you're gonna like. Now we offer an online exam prep package. It's incredible. It has an amazing feature that lets you customize and take mock state exams. You can take an exam that's identical to the real one, or you can test yourself on categories you need to study for. The mock exams have questions just like you'll see when you sit down for the actual exam. Once you're done, you can see what you got right, and heck, you can see what you got wrong. If you got a handful of questions wrong in the property disclosures category, you then know to study more in that category. And listen to this, you can do this as many times as you want. You have unlimited retakes. The exam prep package is available right now, so go get it. I recommend it. Now we also have a phone app that you can download. It's an incredible phone app. It lets you take the practice exams on your phone or tablet. If you have an hour to kill, it's a great way to squeeze in a quick study session. Now I'll add the links for these in the description below also. Oh, hey, listen, and one more thing. I mentioned earlier that some of you will be taking the PSI or the Pearson Vue real estate exam. I created an entire video crash course for both exams. We have a PSI and a Pearson Vue crash course program available when? Right now. They're both more than 8 hours of video content. I'll tell you everything you need to know to pass the national portion of the exam. You can watch them on your laptop, you can watch it on your tablet, your phone, all through the app. I'll add the link to these down below as well. Now, when we study for the exam, there's so much organization that goes into it. We have to collect notes, we have to watch a bunch of videos, make flashcards, and scroll through ebooks. It takes a lot of our time. Our exam prep and crash course program takes all the hard work out of studying. It keeps everything in one place that you can return to day after day. It manages your practice exams, it manages your vocabulary flashcards, your ebooks, the video explainers, question and answer videos, all of it in one convenient spot that you can use from any device. Finally, do you want to know the unbeatable study system that has helped thousands of students pass the exam the very first try? So then watch this video right here. In it, I show you what that system is and how you can use it to pass the exam. Listen, I'm rooting for you. We went over a lot. I hope you got it. Go get them.